So, here we are back after 2 months now post-op from her surgery. So tell the viewers how you feel. Give them an update.
I'm feeling pretty good. So far my loss is 62 pounds. It does fluctuate about a pound or two each day, up and down. I'm kind of at a stall, which is normal, but 62 pounds, I'm pretty proud of that. Hopefully my first big goal is to have 100 pounds gone by October, because we're going on a cruise, you know. Want to be looking a little bit better then.
Same. But right now we are in the
coronavirus
days,
Oh, yeah.
if you will. So the gyms are closed. A lot of stuff is closed, so we can't go to the gym right now and get those pounds off a little bit quicker. Although we're probably going to start walking around the neighborhood just to get the heart rate up. Hello.
Yeah, it's good and bad with everything being closed right now. It's bad because this is a good time. I would like to be back in the gym, working out to shed those pounds even faster. But also the restaurants are closed, so I don't have the urge to go out and eat or, you know, splurge on something unhealthy. So we've been sticking to, I say we because he's kind of forced to eat whatever I make. So we've been sticking to a pretty good diet, mostly just lean meats, vegetables. You gotta have fruits too, though, to keep you regular.
You know what I mean? Which, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I guess. So the only issue that I've had post-op as far as symptoms or just overall things I haven't liked since I've had the surgery, I've never had a problem being constipated before. Sorry, this is TMI for people who don't know us that well, but yeah, I've never had that issue before. But I guess that's because I used to just eat whatever, and in whatever there'd be a lot of fiber, I guess. But
You'd be regular.
yeah. But now that I'm, I guess, eating more protein, I think it's a little bit harder to regulate your digestive system. I've had a lot of trouble with that lately, but I can't see a doctor, so I've been calling the nurse for my bariatric team. She just suggested taking Miralax daily, which is what I have to do, and it sucks, but it's still gonna be worth it. I'm not too worried about it because it's starting to get better. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really had any complaints. I'm enjoying the weight coming off. I feel better. It's easier to do things. Like even the other day, I clipped my toenails, and I was proud of myself for being able to clip my toenails by myself. That's pretty sad, but it's the truth. And yeah, even 62 pounds down, I still can't really tell a difference in myself other than just how my clothes are fitting. They feel looser, and I'm more comfortable in my jeans and stuff like that, but I still don't see it yet in pictures. And I know my friends and family that see it have been really supportive, telling me that they see a difference, and we appreciate that big time. It keeps me motivated. But I'm sorry if you're watching this video and you can't tell a difference at all. I can't either. So
Well, I live with you and I see you literally every single day, and I've noticed a difference since day one. Just the time of over the last, really just 1 month after the surgery, I noticed. I looked at you one day and I was like, wow, she lost a lot of weight.
yeah, I'm happy with the 62 pounds in 2 months. Like I said, I hope to get to 100 pounds lost by October. So we'll see. Hopefully the gyms open back up soon so I can start getting the pounds off faster. Even though that's not really an excuse to not be healthy and exercise. So don't hate on us for not exercising because the gyms are closed. We're trying to make an effort to get out and do some more walking. One, because it's good to get out and get some exercise in, and also because I found that if you're struggling with constipation, it helps to regulate you. So
Get some exercise in, start walking around, and it'll help get the insides moving.
yeah.
We still haven't gotten the final bill yet of what the total charges will be, because her insurance only covered a certain portion of it, a good majority of it, and we're responsible for the other half. Or no,
It's 80-20. So insurance is paying 80%. We pay the 20%. Plus, we paid my deductible up front. I know a lot of people that are thinking about the surgery have asked me questions about, like, how much did you have to pay up front? Can you do payment plans? Stuff like that. So if y'all want me to go into further detail on that, just let me know and we can do a video about the money stuff, because we're not scared to talk about it. I mean,
don't bother me.
we just don't know what the final bill is actually going to be. So we've gotten the physician's bill, the radiology bill,
The anesthesiologist, and we've pretty much paid all of those. We just haven't gotten like the main,
surgery bill.
the surgery hospital bill we haven't gotten yet. I know we'll probably be a lot because
Yeah,
of the hospital stay for 2 days.
yeah. But to be honest, I wouldn't have had it any other way, because Mobile Infirmary is awesome. But this is the first surgery I've ever had, so I might be biased just because I had such a good experience there. But the nurses were just awesome, and I really didn't want to leave. Like, whenever I was discharged, I was sad because it was so cozy in my little room, and anytime I was in pain, they would just come and help me, and then I was set free off on my own. It made me miss. It felt like kind of like I was on a mini vacation, even though I was in a lot of pain. But
You basically had someone catering to all your
Yeah.
needs, and then now you have just me.
yeah, I mean, you do a good job.
Thanks.
So something else that's really different now is my portion sizes. They're insanely small. Every time we eat, I think I've never finished even what I put on a plate, and I still put barely anything on my plate. So we actually went to Target before the surgery, and we got baby utensils and eateries for my portion sizes. So I eat using this little bitty bowl and little bitty baby spoon.
An actual baby spoon. Like it turns white when it's hot. Like it should for a baby, to tell you that the food's too hot.
Then that's just to regulate how much I'm actually putting in my mouth at one time. And it really does help. But here's a picture of one of the meals that I made. This was probably about 4 weeks post-op. I think that's about when I could start having soft food. And believe it or not, this is actually just one egg that I scrambled up with some water to make it fluffy, and put it in a little Dash skillet. If y'all have seen those, they're like, it's like a waffle maker, like a mini waffle maker, but it just doesn't have the ridges, so it's kind of like, I guess, a mini pancake maker. But it just makes like little baby omelets. So I just sprinkled a little bit of cheese on that, and it actually made 2 circles and a little bit, about a spoonful of cheese grits and a little dollop of some guacamole. And let's see what I actually could eat of it.
As we see here.
And that is a picture of what it looked like when I gave it to Zach. I was completely full after this.
And notice, here's the size of the plate.
Yeah.
Compared to here.
So here's the plate compared to my hand. So just for measurement.
It's literally meant for a child.
Yeah.
Like a toddler to be eating off one of these. But that's her portion size now.
Yeah. So it's a blessing for sure, because we're not having to buy as much groceries at all. And we share meals, which he hates and loves.
It depends on what she wanted to cook. But I mean, for the most part, I like anything she cooks. So.
But all in all, if you're considering having gastric sleeve surgery or any kind of bariatric surgery, I highly recommend it if that's what your doctor recommends, and what's best for you. I know there's a lot of stuff on the internet that'll scare you to death. People with horror stories about throwing up nonstop or having diarrhea nonstop or not being able to eat anything at all, stuff like that, and it's not all true.
But I mean, you were nauseous like day of, and then days later after the surgery you were nauseous, but you never actually threw up from what I remember.
I did not I still haven't thrown up a day since I've had the surgery, and a lot of people that have had the surgery are kind of impressed with that. Maybe it's because I have a strong stomach. I hate throwing up, so anytime I think I might throw up, I make my body calm down so I don't throw up. I don't know, it sounds crazy, but I just tell myself I'm not going to throw up so I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not as scary as it seems in pamphlets and at the doctor's office. Anyone can do it. I mean, and if you're worried about cost, it's definitely a good investment. I mean, we don't have plenty of money to just spend on a huge
$1,000 surgery.
We'll let you know once we get the bill. we don't just have that kind of money to throw around. If it wasn't for my insurance or my work, I definitely wouldn't have been able to get it.
Which actually, I mean, after we realized that she was going to get the surgery, I kind of wish that I would have probably put her on my insurance from where I worked, because my insurance, after looking at it, would have paid 100% for everything. And rude. And even though it would have cost about 2 to 3 times more a month for the insurance just putting her on there, I probably would have rather had that versus a few $1,000s extra that we've had to pay for from her insurance. I mean, not saying that I'm not happy that we didn't have insurance to be able to pay for majority of it. It's just I kind of wish I would have looked at, okay, my insurance pays 100% of it and put you on there last November so that this year you would have been on it, and then it would have paid for it completely in full, so we wouldn't have to pay for anything, just higher cost of insurance for the year. But all in all, I'm glad that you're out there.
And the good thing is, even though we will get that big bill in the mail soon, most hospitals do work with you with some sort of payment plan to pay monthly on it. So just consider it like your car note. If you were to get a new car, you would be okay with paying a monthly car note. So you're basically getting a new body. So why wouldn't you want to pay for your monthly medical bill?
Although we hope we don't have those medical bills for long. Definitely want to be debt free from that after like a year or so.
Yeah. So I guess we'll insert some before and after pictures.
Yeah, I'll have them tiled across here so that way y'all see. The far left picture is the morning of the surgery, right before she went in. The second picture is a few weeks after the surgery, and then the final picture is
today,
which would be about 2 months after the surgery, so that way you'll get a glimpse of what it looks like progression wise.
And I know it doesn't look like a big difference between 1 month down and 2 months down, but that is a common point after weight loss surgery, to have a stall in your weight. And a stall is basically just when your weight kind of evens out for sometimes a week or a couple of weeks. But things will pick back up, and hopefully there'll be more impressive pictures to come.
Definitely keep taking pictures at least once a month, hopefully once a week, just to give a quick progression there, and leading up to months to come. I'm sure once you lose a bunch more weight, it'll start slowing down, so it might go from once a month to once every few months pictures.
I think that one of the main features you can see it in is my face. So I think we'll probably upload some before and after face shots, because I was taking those daily on my phone. Kind of slacked up on getting a daily picture in just because I don't see enough difference in the pictures to keep taking them daily. So now it's kind of turned into weekly, but it's still a pretty significant difference from pre-op to today. So, and if you have any specific questions about weight loss surgery, or you're considering it yourself, just shoot me a message on Facebook or whatever, and we can talk and I can help you out to the best of my ability. I'm still relying on some of my friends to help me out with things. So,
Yeah.
or if you have anything you want us to discuss, or things you want us to go into detail on in these videos, just let us know and we'll do it.
Yep.
As long as it's not too crazy.
Not afraid to put it out there to help somebody else.
Alright everybody, thank you for watching. We appreciate y'all staying in touch with us and watching these little progress reports. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and we'll answer them in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.